Being in the field of emergency medicine means that not one, but both of my jobs become particularly busy in the winter months, mostly due to flu season. After school resumes in the fall, business always picks up for me, because as anyone with kids will understand, kids may not share anything else, but you can guarantee they will share germs. This winter, of course, was no exception. However, with the addition of COVID-19, the usual springtime asthma and allergy season was made much more complicated. While we did see a considerable drop in the number of patients calling 911, as well as those who were showing up in the emergency department, the patients we did see tended to be very ill. I consider myself to be very lucky to work in a field that has recently become known as essential workers. While so many good, hardworking Americans were dealing with such things as job closures, layoffs, and job loss, I, on the other hand, not only got to keep both of my jobs, but I was even working overtime. While overtime is great for paying bills, it also means lost time with family. So with that in mind, we decided it was time for a short break from reality to recenter and focus on us. And what better place is there to recenter than in nature? It took very little discussion to decide to visit one of our favorite places in the world, the Texas Hill Country in South Central Texas. I grew up just north of the Texas Hill Country, in an area that was probably closer related to the Concho Valley area. But I've always held a special place in my heart for the Hill Country itself. And while this would be only a short trip, lasting only a few days, it was exactly what we were needing. Besides that, with the recent addition of the 3-inch lift kit, we were anxious to get the 4Runner out and stretch her legs. So with that, we had all the excuse we needed to make the 5.5-hour drive south to find our own little heaven on earth in the middle of nowhere. So with blue skies above us and four wheels below us, we were back in our element and able to leave the stresses of the city and real life far behind us. Being early summer in Texas, for this trip we opted to stay in a cabin rather than sleeping in the rooftop tent, as it can get very hot during the daytime and may or may not cool down enough at night so that we can sleep well. And if you have ever camped with a wife and a 7-year-old daughter, you will understand that this can be critical to your happiness. So with a few days behind us and real life waiting for us at home, it was time for us to say goodbye to our hills and make our way back to civilization. So for now, it's back to life, back to work, and back to being a responsible adult, which really sucks, but it makes times like these mean that much more.